welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ako on the board. This channel is all about educational stuffs. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and state a comment at the comment section. Hit on that subscribe button, hit on that like button, and open that comment section and comment. Thank you.
Guys, on October 9, 2012, when Malala was shot on the head. The Taliban shot Malala on the head when they discovered that the female children were actually going to school in secret after she fought with them. Now they shot her on the head at point blank range while riding the bus home from school. Few expected her to survive. Unfortunately, Malala made a miraculous recovery, taking her on an extraordinary journey, and after recovery, Malala went and spoke in front of the United Nations in New York about the importance of female education. She still insisted on this statement. Okay guys, so this is what she said after her recovery. She spoke in the United Nations in New York about the importance of education. She still insisted on this. One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. So that is Malala's story. Now guys, in my own opinion, this story is just like what Malala said in her speech. One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. And it is true. This is a lesson to the world. And a particular gender cannot be neglected. And we keep looking at it. One person should be able to stand and fight. We should be able to be patient and also fight for our rights, because I believe we all have rights as human beings in this world. Not some particular people, not some particular gender, or some particular country. So I think guys, this story is to inspire us and serve as a motivation to us and everyone around the world. Finally, is to say that one voice, guys, one voice from Malala's story. Finally, this is to say that one voice, guys, can change the world. So that is Malala's story. I really hope you understand. If you really don't understand anything about Malala's story, please just state it at the comment section. I will read and I will answer you. So Malala fought. Like, this girl was really bold. I admire her courage, guys. Like, the Taliban swore that they would not allow female education in that country. Rather, they wanted just the male to be schooling, and they felt like no, education is not meant for the female. Like, the female will end up in the kitchen, they will end up having babies, they will end up getting married, and their rule in the society is just to get married, have children, and in the kitchen, forgetting to know that the female have more. There is more that the female have to give to the society, not just giving birth to children, not just getting married, or better still, just ending up in the kitchen. So guys, that is just Malala's story and what happened in Pakistan. It's a real life story, guys. It's not something that is made up. Like I said, you can always go on YouTube and check there. Okay, it's a real life story, and I really admire this girl for fighting for the female education. And at the end of the day, what happened? The female were able to continue with their education. So guys, I really feel that education is the most empowering force in the world. Yeah, I feel that education is the most empowering force in the world. Now, when I talk of education being the most empowering force in the world, what do I mean? First, I will state out the reasons why I said this. The first thing is education creates knowledge. Guys, education creates knowledge. What do I mean by education creates knowledge? Now, there are some certain things in life that people only know them through education. Yeah, people will only know them through education, the knowledge gotten through education. You know, there can be some situations in life, or you can actually be having a convo with somebody, or in a group with some group of people, and there is a particular way you are supposed to act or you're supposed to talk. And if you haven't gotten this knowledge through education, you're just going to talk anyhow. If you compare an illiterate person with a literate person, you see the way they talk or react to situation is very different. It's very different. Like some certain things can happen, and a literate person will just understand that no, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. But an illiterate will be like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. Like you can actually smite someone, like for instance, guy, and a literate person will understand that no, this could be a mistake. She didn't do this on purpose. Yeah, this could just be a mistake. But an illiterate, maybe you just end up receiving a slap for smashing that person's leg. Yeah, you an illiterate will feel like no, I don't think this is a mistake. I think she actually did this on purpose. But with the knowledge gotten through education, somebody that is illiterate will understand that no, this can actually be a mistake, and all the person expect from you is just a sorry. Okay, but another person that hasn't gone to school or gotten education will not take it that way. There are some things in life that happens and people understand that no, this is life, this is meant to happen. Problems are bound to happen. This is something that is just natural. It's obviously it's going to happen. A literate will understand all these things. Somebody that has gotten knowledge through education will understand all these things. But somebody that is an illiterate will just feel like, oh, the world has come to an end, blah 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 blah, and will not really understand anything that is happening around. Okay, but that is why I say education education creates knowledge. Now the next reason why I say this is our confidence. Why do I say so? Guys, there are some certain things you can actually get involved in, or you can actually be talking with someone. You say these things boldly with confidence. You know it's true. You know what you have learned. You know the kind of knowledge you have gotten through education. Like somebody can say, okay, let's say Edo State is in Nigeria, confidently, right? Because through knowledge, this person knows that the person is so confident and bold saying this. Oh, the person can just say Douala is in Cameroon with all boldness, like confidently saying this. Why? Because he or she has this knowledge. He or she has gotten this knowledge that Douala is in Cameroon, and no matter what you say, right? But somebody that is not really educated or doesn't have this, we say Douala is in Cameroon, but is doubting. The person is not confident about what he or she is saying. Yeah, because it doesn't really have knowledge about these things. But somebody that is knowledgeable, that is educated, will say this thing confidently, ask him or her to prove, and he or she is going to prove. Douala is in Cameroon, that is it. That is it confidently. Yeah, because he or she knows that this what I'm saying is true through the knowledge that this person has gotten through education. The next reason why I said education is an empowering force is that education as well break down barriers to opportunities. Now, when I say education break down barriers to opportunity, guys, what do I mean? Now, when talking, I always like to take real life situations, because I believe that when we use real life situations or examples, we will better understand these things. Now, let's take for instance those that are based in Cameroon here, very soon the GCE will, like the GCE will come to an end. That's the writing part, and now they will need to mark. Now they will need people for this secretarial work. Now this is what they said, that you need to have at least advanced level before applying for this secretarial work, right? Now look at somebody that doesn't have any certificate. Look at somebody that is not educated and doesn't have any of this certificate, doesn't have advanced level, doesn't have a degree, doesn't have even O level. Guys, do you think this person is going to apply for that position? Don't you see that this is a barrier? This is standing as a barrier for that person. This is an opportunity that maybe this person is looking for a job, and this is an opportunity that that person was supposed to grab. But now the fact that you are not educated, the fact that you have no certificate or the required certificate, this is a barrier to you. So that is why I said education breaks down barriers to opportunity. So another person that already has this certificate through education, it's very easy for this person. All he or she needs to do is just go there and apply, because he has the certificate that is required. And by so doing, you see that it has broken down the barrier to that opportunity. So there is no more barrier to that opportunity because of the fact that this person has gotten education, and through that education this person has gotten his or her certificate. So you see that this person is going to apply for that secretarial work. But another person that doesn't have this certificate, this is a barrier to that person, because there is no way you can get there to the GCE board and you start explaining yourself. Oh, I did not go to school. Oh, this and that. Just take me for the job. Just look at me and take me for the job. Nah. What they need is that advanced level, at least the advanced level certificate that you will use to apply for that secretarial work at the GCE board. If you don't have it, then that is the barrier to opportunities. Opportunities you are supposed to grab. It's no longer possible. It's not possible. Why? Because limitation due to lack of knowledge through education. You haven't gotten the certificate because you are not educated. So guys, that is just what I mean by education is an empowering force in the world or in the society. All right, now let's look at why is education the most powerful weapon. Guys, if somebody tells you education, excuse me guys, okay, so guys, if somebody say education is the most powerful weapon, what do you understand by that? Now let's look at what Nelson Mandela said, because I'm going to name two people here. I will say